गुड न्यूज टुडे, नई उम्मीद जगाने वाला हिंदी न्यूज चैनल।
Bharatiya Janata Party versus the TMC showdown set to escalate in Bengal now. Mamata Banerjee's nephew and TMC General Secretary Abhishek Banerjee is currently being questioned by the Enforcement Directorate in Delhi in the coal smuggling allegation case. Speaking to media persons before he faced the ED, Abhishek Banerjee said he's ready to cooperate with the investigating agencies, but according to ED sources, two companies that have Banerjee's relatives as directors received a protection money to the tune of 4.37 crore rupees through the accused in the coal smuggling case. Meanwhile, on the other side, leader of opposition Suvendu Adhikari, who was summoned by the Bengal CID at 11 a.m. in a security guard's death case, has been granted interim relief by the Calcutta High Court. Suvendu Adhikari does not need to take any action in the context of the CID summons right now. Just to give you a background, his guard had died in 2018 after he reportedly shot himself. His wife, however, had raised a doubt on the suicide angle and filed a police complaint in July seeking reinvestigation.
ठीक है, इन्वेस्टिगेटिंग एजेंसी के तौर पे मुझे बुलाया गया है। 6 तारीख का समन मुझे भेजा गया था और जैसे मैंने कहा, मैं कोई भी इन्वेस्टिगेशन फेस करने के लिए तैयार हूँ। भाई वो अपना काम कर रहे हैं, हम यहाँ पे आए।
तो जो सर आरोप लगे हैं आपके ऊपर, वो गलत हैं या जबरदस्ती?
भाई मैं वो बहुत पहला दिन से साफ करके बताया हूँ। यहाँ जो ऑफिसर्स हैं उनकी जांच करें। इन्वेस्टिगेटिंग एजेंसीज अपनी काम कर रही है और देश का नागरिक के हिसाब से हमको सबका उनका कोऑपरेट करना चाहिए। मैं इसलिए वहाँ पे आई, बाकी उनका काम है और देश की जनता तय करेगी।
সে ফাঁসি হবে কি জেল, ওটা আমরা ঠিক করব না। আজ তার সম্বন্ধে কমপ্লেন এসছে, তার চেলা চামুন্ডারা ধরা পড়েছে, তারা নাম বলেছে, ইডি ডেকেছে। যদি আপনার দোষ না থাকে আপনি কাগজপত্র দিন, কথা বলুন। হাজার হাজার লোককে ইন্টারোগেট করছে।
वो खुद डर गया, इसलिए सीआईडी के ऊपर वो आरोप देकर आत्महत्या करने के लिए धमकी दे रहा है। उनका तो आर्थिक स्थिति ज़्यादा नहीं था 10 साल पहले, आज क्यों हजारों हजारों करोड़ का मालिक बन गया? कैसे बन गया? ये तो सच का सच, पानी का दूध का दूध, पानी का पानी हो जाएगा। तदंत होने के बाद वो तदंत रोकने के लिए ये धमकी दे रहा है।
In fact, on Sunday, Abhishek Banerjee had said that the probe agencies are being misused by the government at the centre. Listen into this.
এবং আমি যে কোনো তদন্ত ফেস করতে প্রস্তুত, কিন্তু জনসমক্ষে আনছেন না কেন? এই যে চিঠি দিচ্ছেন, ডাকছেন, কলকাতার কেস আমাকে ডেকে পাঠিয়েছে দিল্লিতে, আমি যাব দিল্লিতে, আমি তো যাচ্ছি। আই অ্যাম রেডি টু ফেস এনি অ্যান্ড এভরি কাইন্ড অফ ইনভেস্টিগেশন।
রাজনৈতিক কোনো প্রতিহিংসা
কিন্তু সেটা মানুষ ঠিক করবে। হেরে গেছে রাজনৈতিকভাবে মোকাবিলা না করতে পেরে তৃণমূল কংগ্রেসের সাথে, এখন প্রতিহিংসা পরায়ণ রাজনীতিতে নেমেছে এবং তদন্তকারী সংস্থাগুলোকে পিছনে লাগিয়ে নিজেদের রাজনৈতিক স্বার্থ চরিতার্থ করা ছাড়া এদের কোনো কাজ নেই।
So what precisely is the link and the controversy between the coal smuggling allegation case and the relatives of Bengal Chief Minister Mamata Banerjee? Let me take you through one by one. There's a construction company that allegedly paid a protection money, a money about 4.37 crore as protection money via the accused. That is why the name has surfaced. Then what happens? In this accusation, the Leaps and Bounds Private Limited, which is one of the companies of Abhishek Banerjee's father, who is also a director, his wife Rujira and father Amit are also director. And remember, even Rujira was also had received summons by the ED as well. So this is the chain of cycle for which not just Abhishek Banerjee but also his wife and the family members who were made directors in Leaps and Bounds Private Limited, the names have surfaced. While that is about Bengal, what's happening in Maharashtra? The Enforcement Directorate issued a lookout notice against the Home Minister of Maharashtra, former Home Minister Anil Deshmukh, in a money laundering allegation case. This lookout circular is a notice that prevents a person from leaving the country. The immigration authorities at the airport or even a port or road borders can detain this person if he tries to leave the country. Why? The ED is investigating Anil Deshmukh under the Prevention of Money Laundering Act in an alleged corruption case. He has been summoned by the ED multiple times to join the probe, but till date, all summons have been skipped. ED officials are looking for Anil Deshmukh If he's located, he might be arrested by the ED immediately. A case has already been lodged by the CBI. Remember, there are allegations that while he was Home Minister of Maharashtra, he had asked then police officer Sachin Vaze to collect, allegedly, more than 100 crore rupees per month from bars and restaurants in Mumbai and by any other mean but get him the money.
मेरा मानना यह है कि कानून की प्रक्रिया को उन्होंने पूरा करना चाहिए। हाई कोर्ट, सुप्रीम कोर्ट तक वे जा चुके हैं। अब ईडी के सामने हाजिर होकर या जो भी जांच एजेंसी उसके सामने हाजिर होकर उन्होंने जो आगे की कार्रवाई है उसका सामना करना चाहिए।
देखिए, लुकआउट नोटिस तो बहुत लोगों को मिला था इस देश में और मिल भी रहा है, लेकिन कानून की लड़ाई अनिल देशमुख जी जो चल रही है, मुझे लगता है वेट एंड वॉच करना पड़ेगा।
A day after controversy erupted over famous lyricist Javed Akhtar's comments drawing a parallel between the Taliban and the RSS, Bharatiya Janata Party leader has targeted the Shiv Sena. BJP leader Ram Kadam has said that Shiv Sena in its editorial accepts that Javed Akhtar's comments were wrong but still has not taken any action against him. In a recent interview to a news portal, Javed Akhtar had said that the Taliban are barbaric, their actions are reprehensible, but those supporting the RSS, VHP and the Bajrang Dal kind of outfits are all the same. These comments have not gone down well with the BJP. Workers of the Saffron Party even staged a protest outside Javed Akhtar's house in Juhu and also threatened to boycott his films if he does not apologize for his comments.
हमारे देश में और देश की किसी भी संस्था या संगठन का तालिबानियों से तुलना करना मुझे लगता है ठीक नहीं है। ये देश एक मजबूत लोकतंत्र वाला देश है। चाहे कुछ लोगों की बात हमें अच्छी नहीं लगती है, फिर भी इस देश में तालिबान की प्रवृत्ति और विकृति यहाँ नहीं बढ़ेगी। यहाँ की जनता जो है वो लड़ने वाली जनता है, संघर्ष करने वाली जनता है और यहाँ की जो पॉलिटिकल पार्टीज़ है, खास करके अपोजिशन की, इमरजेंसी भी देखी है ये लोगों ने।
So the BJP workers staged an agitation against Javed Akhtar yesterday, demanding an apology within 24 hours. What's been brewing on that front on the ground? Take a look at this.
A massive face-off on streets of Mumbai. BJP going all guns blazing against Bollywood scriptwriter and lyricist Javed Akhtar for his remarks comparing RSS, VHP and their followers with the Taliban in Afghanistan. From Jai Shri Ram to shoot the traitors chants renting the air outside Javed Akhtar's Juhu house. Saffron Party workers protested, seeking an unconditional apology from Javed Akhtar.
जावेद अख्तर ने 24 घंटे के अंदर माफी नहीं मांगी, जिन्होंने उन्होंने अपना जो हम सभी हिंदुओं का अपमान किया, जो हमें ठेस पहुंचाई, अगर उसके संदर्भ में उन्होंने माफी नहीं मांगी, ये आंदोलन और तेज से होगा। पूरे मुंबई से लोग ये जमा होंगे और उनका विरोध जल्द कराएंगे।
BJP workers also tried to burn his effigy. However, Mumbai police intervened and foiled the plan. The controversy stems back to Javed Akhtar's recent interview to a news portal, where he drew parallels between the RSS, VHP and Taliban. He said that Taliban is barbaric, their actions are reprehensible, but those who are supporting RSS, VHP and Bajrang Dal are all the same. Akhtar even said the right-wing organizations follow ideology of Hitler. These comments have not gone down well with the BJP. Party leader Ram Kadam came down heavily on the writer and said that he won't allow the screening of his films until he tenders an apology to the Sangh workers.
Mr. Javed Akhtar should know that the RSS, Vishwa Hindu Parishad, all our karyakartas, they are sacrificing their life for seva, to helping needy, less fortunate people. Without knowing anything, he cannot compare RSS workers or Vishwa Hindu Parishad workers with Talibans.
हिंदू समाज की भावनाओं को ठेस पहुंचाने के लिए उन्होंने हिंदू समाज की माफी मांगनी चाहिए, अपना स्टेटमेंट वापस लेना चाहिए। जावेद अख्तर जी को मैं इतना ही कहना चाहता हूं, हिंदू समाज के सहनशीलता का आप अंत मत देखिए।
Javed Akhtar, on the other hand, is getting support from the opposition parties. The CPI called the Saffron Camp Indian version of the Taliban.
What Javed Akhtar ji told is 100% true. Those people who are now preaching high-sounding words in this country, from the ruling sides, from the RSS BJP camp, they are, in their mind of minds, are the Indian version of Talibanism.
Taliban takeover of Afghanistan seems to have divided the Bollywood. Earlier, veteran actor Naseeruddin Shah had condemned Indians who were celebrating Taliban's victory and creating disturbance in India.
अफगानिस्तान में तालिबान का दोबारा हुकूमत पा लेना दुनिया भर के लिए फिक्र का बायस है। इससे कम खतरनाक नहीं है हिंदुस्तानी मुसलमानों के कुछ तबकों का उन वहशियों की वापसी पर जश्न मनाना।
Lyricist Javed Akhtar has not spoken to media since the time this controversy has come to light. On the other hand, Bharatiya Janata Party continues to protest and put pressure on the lyricist to issue an apology. If he doesn't do so, they will not stop protesting against him. With camera person Hemant Mustafa Sheikh in Mumbai for India Today.
Ahead of the Ganesh Puja celebrations, BJP held protests against Jagan Reddy government for not granting permission to hold festivities in the state. BJP leaders observed an agitation at the Kurnool collectorate and were even detained by the police personnel. Police blocked the movement of BJP demonstrators, resulting in a scuffle between them. Meanwhile, the ruling YSRCP said the restrictions are as per centre's guidelines. YSRCP has also maintained that restrictions were in place keeping in mind possible COVID third wave. YSRCP also criticized the BJP leaders for not speaking up on the vaccination drive, COVID testing or even those that benefit people, and alleged that BJP leaders are politicizing only to mislead people and create a dispute. Meanwhile, the Karnataka government has announced that Ganesh Puja celebrations will be allowed for 5 days across the state this year. Chief Minister of Karnataka, Basavaraj Bommai, gave the green light on Sunday but specified that there will be a few restrictions. Celebrations will only be allowed in areas that have a test positivity ratio below 2%, and those attending the celebrations will have to be fully vaccinated. Only 20 people are going to be permitted for the cultural celebrations, and that too fully vaccinated. Organizers will have to take police permission before setting up the pandals. State Revenue Minister R. Ashok on Sunday highlighted that Ganpati pandals must not be more than 50 feet by 50 feet and only one pandal will be permitted per ward.
The government allowing the festival, but many restrictions is there. There is no procession, there is no orchestra, there is no DJ, and pandal must be 50 feet by 50 feet, and COVID vaccination is compulsory wherever the public Ganapati festival is going on, compulsory.
A massive landslide has occurred today in Himachal Pradesh Zeori district. Shocking visuals have emerged from Simla district. This near, remember, also blocking the National Highway 5 connecting Kinnor and Simla in the state. Because of the massive landslide, boulder, gigantic rocks that hit the road and destroyed it, also blocking it for the commuters. District administration has deployed SDM Rampur and a police team to assess the situation. Reports have claimed that work is underway to restore proper facilities and also normalize traffic as soon as possible. Fortunately, no loss of life has been reported in the incident till now. Take a look at this visual on your screen. Remember, not the first time. Previously as well, in other areas from Himachal, there have been these shocking visuals of landslide, of literally hills caving in have surfaced. Fortunately, there has been no loss of life this time, but traffic has been blocked on the National Highway 5, which connects Simla to Kinnaur. The teams are there to ensure that also the area is repaired and the traffic can normalize soon. India have set England a record 368-run target to win the fourth test at the Oval after visitors were amassed a massive 466 runs in their second inning. At stumps, England was 77 for no loss, still needing 291 runs to win the match. Earlier, India were bowled out for a 466, giving England a record 368-run target. India resumed at their overnight score of 270 for 3, with Virat falling short of a half-century by 6 runs. Shardul Thakur once again played an important innings, however, of 60 of 72 deliveries, also adding a 100-run partnership with Rishabh Pant, who got his first half-century of the tour.
The second one of the match.
Shardul Thakur appears to have taken up the responsibility of a fast bowling all-rounder really well. With performances from the bat like he did in the Oval Test, Shardul has decided to stake his claim for a place in the T20 World Cup squad. His bowling ability in the shorter format is well known, but his temperament and batting approach has impressed most people.
Nice shot. Oh, wow.
Hardik Pandya's absence from cricket and more importantly from Test cricket left a huge void for a fast bowling all-rounder in the Indian team. Shardul Thakur, however, has grabbed his opportunities and has played his part in more than just a useful way. India was staring down the barrel in the first innings of the Oval Test when he walked out to bat at 117 for 6. He was aggressive, but at the same time he was methodical as well. His 36-ball 57, fastest in Test on English soil, allowed India to reach 191.
Has he managed to hit that for 4?
But his job wasn't done yet. With the ball, he wasn't as effective, but still effective enough to get rid of Oli Pope, who was threatening to take the game away from the Indians.
मैं हमेशा इस चीज़ को चैलेंज के हिसाब से देखता हूँ कि जब भी मेरी बैटिंग आएगी तो कुछ ना कुछ करके रन करके मुझे इम्पैक्ट क्रिएट करना है गेम में, और ऐसा इम्पैक्ट क्रिएट करना है जिससे टीम को एक जीतने का चांस मिलेगा.
He was once again needed with the bat after England had taken a 99-run crucial first innings lead. His crucial knock of 60 and a 100-run partnership with Rishabh Pant set the tone for India. Their half-centuries had almost batted England out of the match, with the hosts being set a record 368-run target.
His 7th.
Not for the first time, Shardul has come to India's rescue. He played a very important role in one of the most famous victories for India in recent times. The 67-run knock he played against the Aussies in Brisbane before he picked up 4 wickets in the second innings.
What a way to start.
Shardul obviously has done well for India in trying situations, but for himself, he may have done a world of good with the T20 World Cup squad set to be announced soon after the Oval Test. Sports Bureau, India Today.
Oh, has that gone all the way?
It's a wrap on this bulletin for now. You can always log on to indiatoday.in for all the latest. You can also download the application on your phones. Thank you for watching, but stay tuned to India Today TV.